What is going on, guys? It's Mandarton, and welcome to another episode of Mass Effect 2, Rambling on Mass Effect 2 with Mandarton. So last time, in case you missed it, we did Thane's mission. I didn't have a whole lot to say about Thane's mission. I mean, not a ton of stuff goes on in that particular mission. I mean, there's some cool renegade interrupts that you can do, and I think I just went into the wrong room there. I mean, you learn a little bit about Nasana, who I guess was in the previous game, but we didn't get to debrief with Thane after making him the newest member of the crew, so we're going to talk to him a little bit, and then we're going to go do some other stuff.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly. We haven't had a chance since I joined.
When we met you, you said you were dying.
Yes. I thought you'd want to know more. You don't have to worry about the rest of the crew. My illness is not communicable, even to other Drell. It's called Keppel syndrome.
What is Keppel syndrome?
Are you going to be alright until the end of the mission?
I should be fine for another 8 to 12 months. The more time I spend in human environments, the faster it progresses. I think it's safe to say that by the time my body is incapacitated, we'll be victorious. Or dead. Either way, I won't be a burden to you.
What exactly is the problem?
My people are native to an arid world. Most of us now live on Kaje, the Hanar homeworld. It's very humid and rains every day. Our lungs can't deal with the moisture. Over time, the tissue loses its ability to absorb oxygen. It becomes harder to breathe. Eventually, we suffocate.
Can't they do something about that?
The Hanar have funded a genetic engineering program. They should be able to adapt us. The project has only been running for a few years. I don't believe my body will still draw breath by the time it bears fruit.
Then don't live on Kaji, or use breathers.
Drell have a close relationship with the Hanar. We rely on each other. The best we can do is keep our homes very dry inside.
Normandy has a state-of-the-art medical bay.
No, thank you. It's being attended to. If the finest medical minds in the Hanar illuminated primacy can't solve the problem, I doubt your ship's medic could. Thank you for your concern. Trust me, this won't affect my performance.
The Drell live on the Hanar homeworld, don't they?
Yes. I know many think the Hanar are difficult to understand. It's just that they're very formal with those they don't know. We know them quite well. If you ever get close enough to a Hanar that they tell you their soul name, you would find them warm.
I thought that Hanar only let very close friends know their soul name.
Most of my commissions were for Hanar. I grew close to my regular contacts. Soul names tend to be poetic. A Hanar known for its cynicism might take a name that means illuminates the folly of the dancers.
Hanar talk using bioluminescence. That's more of an obstacle than their politeness.
True. Many Drell have had their eyes genetically modified to perceive their higher frequency flashes. I had the treatment. I can't tell the difference between a dark red and black, but I can see ultraviolet light as a silver color.
When you pray for the wicked, who exactly are you praying to?
That depends on the circumstance. To find my target, I speak with Kira, Lord of Hunters. When I act to defend another, Arashu, Goddess of Motherhood and Protection. And when I have taken my target, I speak with Kalahira, Goddess of Oceans in the afterlife.
I didn't know that Drell had many gods.
It's one of our older beliefs. Many embrace the Hanar and Kindlers now, or the Asari philosophies. The old ways are dying. There are so many ways to interpret one's place in the universe. Who needs the wisdom of our ancestors? The younger generations don't believe they can help us fathom genetic engineering, orbital strikes, or alien races.
Oceans and afterlife don't seem to have much in common.
Consider, the ocean is full of life, yet it is not life as you and I know it. To survive there, we must release our hold on land, accept a new way to live. So it is with the death. The soul must accept its departure from the body. If it can't, it will be lost.
I think that's everything.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
So yeah, we actually learned more about the Hanar from that conversation than you can basically pick up anywhere else in the series, in my opinion. At least, if not through codex entries. You know, just from dialogue. Obviously the Hanar, when he mentioned the Enkindlers, we know that to be the Protheans.
Yes. If I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by...
Hey, buddy, I got your stuff.
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
Yeah.
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Wonder if tentacle porn is extremely popular on Asari planets. Something to think about, or not think about if you're a rational human being.
Listen, I know... What is it? I'm in the middle of an important call.
This might be worth putting your family on hold. Here's that data you were worried about.
Is that the Corrosa Generational Archive? I am so sorry for being rude. My whole family has been worried. That data is irreplaceable. I didn't think I'd get it back from Nasana's corporate building.
Yeah, we'll learn about this,
Why
I
is
guess.
this data so important anyway?
It's a genetic history for the entire Corrosa family. It's used for high-level reproductive negotiations. It would go like a
High-level
human
reproductive
pedigree, I
negotiations.
suppose. Without it, you're bargaining from a greatly weakened position. Losing this would have hurt my family for generations, maybe even destroyed it.
If this data is so important, why didn't you have backups?
We did. A rival family introduced a computer virus and our techs were sloppy. The virus destroyed all our data. I just spent a fortune getting the data recovered and reconstructed when Nasana went crazy. We live in a world of infinite data redundancy. To lose something so important because of one crazy
Yep, okay, well.
There's your data. I hope it helps your family.
You have no idea, human. I don't know who you are or how you got it, but thank you. Here, for your trouble. Blessings be upon you. You've certainly blessed us.
So here's something interesting to think about. So, a species, referring to the Solarians, obviously, an intelligent spacefaring species that has no sex drives, yet breeding is so important to them that they will literally conduct cyber attacks on each other to erase genetic records. Just think about, wrap your mind around that for a little bit.
Can I help you with something?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
Wait, why? Do you have a problem, or did she kill somebody already?
I have no idea. Just tell me where she is.
If you insist, but fair warning, watch yourself around Samara. Justicars have a nasty habit of shooting people. She went to the commercial spaceport a few hours ago. If you want to get there, the pedestal on that balcony will summon a cab. Just be polite when you meet her. Justicars embody our highest laws, and they usually stay in Asari space. She's not used to dealing with aliens.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck with the Justicar. Try not to piss her off.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm taking my goods to Omega, Detective.
You're not going anywhere, Merchant. Not until I solve this murder.
I had nothing to do with that. It was those mercenary thugs you can't seem to get rid of.
The victim is your business partner, and I'm not ruling you out. I'll let you know when you can leave.
What about that Justicar that just showed up? Everyone says she might go crazy and start killing. I need to leave.
She'll only kill the unjust, so I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, Pitney 4. Find me in the station if you need me.
Okie dokie. Alright, so we're off to get what is probably going to be our last party member for a while. Not the last party member we will get, but the last one we'll get for a while.
What do you want? I've already got mercs wanting to kill me like they did my partner. I don't need any more trouble. As if that weren't enough, some Asari Justicar showed up this morning. All the natives are scared of her. I've got to get off of this world.
Has Samara actually done anything yet?
The Asari say that Justicars are lethal in a fight. And if they so much as smell corruption, they start shooting. The thing is, corruption isn't that hard to find around here.
Has Samara actually done anything yet?
The thing is...
Tell me how to find the Justicar.
She's in the alley where my business partner was murdered. A detective sealed the area, so you'll have to talk with her if you want to go there.
Maybe I will.
Why do you think it was mercenaries?
Thane Kerr was cutting through a back alley last night when someone killed him with a shotgun. I saw his body this morning. They'd used modded rounds. That means Eclipse mercs.
You must know something about these Eclipse.
I occasionally do business with them, but only in well-lit places, with my guards, and only after the cred's clear. This is a scummy bunch, even by merc standards. They sell red sand, all kinds of illegal items, and they are all cold-blooded killers.
Why do you think it was mercenaries?
Sorry.
I saw his body this morning. They'd used modded rounds.
Why would these mercs kill him? And why do you think they're coming after him?
I have no idea. We're innocent merchants. But they killed him, so they must be
You
out.
don't seem too broken up about your partner's death.
Thane Kerr knew the risks when he took to spacing. Right now, my worry is me. It's unhealthy to be a Volus in the Nos Astra spaceport right now. Especially a Volus named Pitney 4.
But that's you!
Nice guns. Try not to use them in my district. What can I do for you?
I'll use guns wherever I
go.
want.
Sorry warrior named Samara.
If you've got a score to settle with Samara, take it somewhere else. I've got more than enough trouble here already.
I need to find Samara and get back to my mission, with or without your help.
Sounds important. Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible causes.
She'll like our mission then.
If you're getting her out of my district, I'll get you to her ASAP. She's at the crime scene.
You're awfully anxious to get Samara out of your district.
My bosses want me to detain her. They're worried she'll cause some kind of cross-species incident. But her Justicar code won't let her be taken into custody. If I try it, she'll have to kill me. I have no interest in dying, so if you lure her away with some big noble cause before I have to carry out my orders, I'm thrilled to help you.
Your superiors are sending you to certain death for no good reason. You have a right to disobey.
Let's remember that next time Shepard sends us into impossible odds.
That's about twice a day.
Thane, you just got here.
Our mission is more important than all of our lives. Anaya's superiors are just being foolish.
I'm a cop and I know my duty. I've been ordered to detain her and
And just a cat.
unless I can get her to leave my district first.
How do I get to the crime scene?
It's around the corner. Go outside, take a left. Look for the police line. I'll send word to let you in. Be careful. The local Eclipse mercs have been all over those back alleys lately.
Alright.
I have to go.
Good luck.
I should go.
We should find Samara before the detective does.
You think, Jack? You think?
Get the rest of Bravo Squad pressed. Alpha Squad went after that Justicar 20 minutes ago.
Alright, assholes. I wish I had a more powerful sniper rifle, but hopefully I'll be getting one relatively soon.
Ready to roll.
I wanted my sniper, and I didn't have it equipped. That was pretty dumb of me.
Collision proximity warning.
Oh, that was a complete botch job. But whatever.
One falls.
Eh.
Those were my best troops.
Tell me what I need to know, and I will be gone from here. Where did you send her?
You think I'd betray her? She would hurt me in ways you can't imagine.
The name of the ship. Your life hangs on the answer, Lieutenant.
You can kill me, but one of us will take you down, Justicar.
Not likely.
What was the name of the ship she left on?
Go to hell.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. My name is Samara, a servant of the Justicar Code. My quarrel is with these Eclipse sisters, but I see 3 well-armed people before me. Are we friend or foe?
Foe! No, just kidding.
That merc was wounded and helpless. Do you just kill anyone who won't help you?
If my cause is important enough, yes. Are you different?
Nope.
I can't say that I am.
That is something we share. You are honest. That is another. How may I be of service to you?
I need you for a mission.
I need you to help me take down the collectors.
The collectors are a worthy foe. I would relish testing myself against them.
I would relish
I seek
this.
an incredibly dangerous fugitive. I cornered her here, but the Eclipse sisters smuggled her off-world. I must find the name of the ship she left on before the trail goes cold.
I wish you were willing to go with the human, Justicar. I've been ordered to take you into custody if you won't leave.
You risk a great deal by following your orders, Detective. Fortunately, I will not have to resist. My code obligates me to cooperate with you for 1 day. After that, I must return to my investigation.
I won't be able to release you.
That's an oddly specific
You won't
code.
be able to stop me.
The human is lost here. Can one of you clarify?
I was trying to convince her to leave with you, but Justicar's in their code.
The detective has been ordered to detain me. I can't force her to disobey an order.
And after a day, Samara starts killing anyone in her way?
I am afraid so.
Yeah, you would
I'll
know a
get
lot
the name
about
of
that,
that
wouldn't
ship.
you, Jack?
Do that, and I will join you. Then the code will be satisfied.
This Justicar code seems quite strict.
It may seem so to you, but this is my oath. The expedient path may be fast and simple. That does not make it the right path.
Do you have any leads?
The Volus merchant Pitney 4 is tied to this. Eclipse mercs are preparing to kill him. Get the truth out of him. He may know a way into the Eclipse base.
Well, I've got to get back to my station. And I guess I've got to take you with me.
Thank you, Shepard.
See you later, Judge Dredd.
Hello again, Earth Clan. Did you speak to the detective?
You said you didn't know anything about all this.
You're a liar.
One chance to change that statement.
What do you mean, Earth?
I mean guns.
Oh dear. Please put that away.
I
I'll be cooperative.
wasn't really
I swear.
need to work on my Schwarzenegger one-liners.
I smuggled a chemical onto Illium that boosts biotic powers in combat. It also is toxic. I may have, forgotten to mention that to the Eclipse. So they are perturbed and want to kill me.
Sounds like you
Sounds like
deserved
you're a
it.
swindler, and your actions finally caught up with you.
True and true. But I haven't survived as a merchant this long without being able to tell when there's a deal in the making. You want something.
I need to break into the Eclipse base.
I do have a pass card. Take it. But be careful.
No, I
Each
skipped the
Eclipse sister
knuckle
commits a
cracking,
murder
but
to
whatever.
wear a uniform. They are all dangerous.
Okay. Keep in mind what he just said, that each Eclipse sister has to commit a murder to earn their uniform. But, okay. Yep. How convenient, it was right here. Keep in mind, she's wearing a uniform. See? Uniform.
didn't fire my weapon once. I pretended to because the other Eclipse sisters were watching, but I didn't really shoot.
Except you're wearing a uniform,
You're in an enemy
so...
uniform, and I'm gonna kill you.
I'm not one of them. I'm new. I thought being Elnora the mercenary would be cool, but I didn't know what they were really like.
You chose your side, Elnora, and you lost.
Screw that bastard, and screw you.
Mine's bigger. Yeah, so she was wearing a uniform, therefore she killed a man.
Well, it's official. Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse merc. I earned my uniform last night when I killed that ridiculous Volus. Up close, exploding rounds. Blew the little bastard's suit wide open. I can't wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are going to be so jealous.
Alright, well there you go. If you need any, like, corroborating proof.
You were right to be suspicious of her.
We could tell the detective this.
We could, but, you know. Alright, now this part can actually kind of fuck me up if I'm not paying attention. So I'm kind of going to be careful here, and I'm going to get my shield. And I'm going to have him use that. Because there's actually limited cover for this boss fight. Oh shit. Shit, okay, I can do this. Damn it. Oh, okay, I did it. Okay. Well, it wasn't so bad. Could have been worse. Yeah, but you kind of got to be really careful with that one, because you can't really take cover anywhere here. You kind of got to get into, like, a good spot. You can't just, like, camp, like, right when the gunship shows up, because it's going to fuck you up.
This looks like a shipping manifest. It shows the Pitney 4 sold 2,000 units of Minigen X3 to the Eclipse, along with 600 units of red sand.
Oh my god.
Samara needs, but it proves the Volus is a criminal. I'm sure Detective Anaya would be interested in this.
Let's worry about that after we find the ship name.
And now... this guy's awesome. The Great Biotic Wind.
I am a biotic god. I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
I don't know what drugs you're on, but stay back and I won't shoot you.
You will regret your scandalous words. I am a great wind that will sweep all before me like a great wind.
Yes.
A great biotic wind.
I love this guy.
Yes, the Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness. They may laugh when I fall over, but they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
Oh boy.
Are you part of Pitney 4's trade group?
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
He didn't say anything about you going missing. Didn't want to get stuck here.
I get the distinct impression Pitney prefers money to friends.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room. I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
15 creds says the little guy doesn't get 5 steps in before the merc explodes him.
I will tear her apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
Well, I hate to do this, but I must unleash the great biotic wind.
Charge.
An ill wind blows upon Wasea, captain of the Eclipse Sisters. After me!
That was mean, but damn funny.
Renegade! Alright, let's do this. Leroy!
We got him.
I almost feel like it would be just as funny if this guy does, like, end up having awesome biotic powers and just wrecks everybody. But this is pretty funny, too. It's like...
Everything's gone to hell since we smuggled that filthy creature off-world. First a Justicar shows up. Now you. At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mass.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Got one.
Can't reach the target. Can't get a lock.
Some record of that ship must be
Party's
running.
over. Found it.
This is probably the ship that crazy Asari is looking for.
Should we head back to the police station and give her the name?
Thank you for removing the Eclipse threat, Earth Clan. It will take them months to rebuild their organization. Also, merely out of curiosity, when you were poking about, did you perhaps run across a shipping manifest that belongs to me?
I may have.
We both know this manifest will get you sent away for a long time.
Absolutely, Earth Clan. For the manifest, I'll give you all the creds I made selling the minigen.
Thane!
Here's the manifest. Next time you do something illegal, don't write it down.
An excellent point, Earth Clan. You're clearly a better criminal than I. A pleasure doing business.
Damn straight.
I've got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine.
Damn right you will.
I am ready to leave immediately, if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective.
You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
I expect you to follow orders.
You're sworn to follow a code that dictates your decisions. But I'm running a military operation.
You wonder if I will refuse to follow orders because of my code?
I wonder if
can't
I'm gonna
allow
have
that
to
to
shoot you in the
By
face.
agreeing to follow you, I am compelled to swear the most difficult of Justicar oaths, the third oath of subsumation. After I do, your orders will override the code. You should know, however, that I'll still give you my opinion if the situation warrants.
Oh yeah, sure. Everybody's got their opinions.
The Normandy is docked near the main
Your
trade.
opinions are like
I'll
assholes.
see you aboard.
I must be sworn to your service so that I am never forced to choose between your orders and the code.
I must swear an oath to you biotically for some reason.
By the code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your morals are my morals. Your wishes are my code.
Cool.
I never thought I'd see a Justicar swear an oath like that.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
Yeah, you may try.
Now you have to do whatever I tell you?
I am sworn to you. Do not make more of it than that. Shall we return to your ship?
Not yet. I have business.
I need to speak to the detective.
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar. And you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have
Granddaughter, oh
grandkids.
yeah. Well, I did your job for you.
This evidence names the murderer. Turns out basic police work isn't so hard. You just have to leave the station.
I'll keep that tip in mind. Now, what have you
If I was her, I would have been like, fuck off, Shepard. Like,
Interesting.
you come into my station and tell me how to do my job.
I vouch for Shepard and any evidence he brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the Justicar. You're not big on the charm, but you get the job done, and I'm old enough to appreciate that. Never heard of this Elnora. Sounds like she was just starting her career. Good thing you cut it short. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
Goodbye.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara. We've studied your profile extensively. With your skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
With what we're planning, we need all the experienced people we can get.
We still don't know what we're going to find.
She's
when we
certainly
hit the collectors.
experienced.
I will be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on deck 3.
Thank you. I must meditate on the day's events.
Alright, peace.
Shepard,
What's happening?
How are you?
I've spent much of the last 400 years on my own. It is nice to have a colleague to chat with. I may be rusty at it, however. If you are patient, I would love to talk.
It sure is a long time.
How much do you know about our mission?
I know that I've sworn an oath to follow you, and that you seek to destroy the Collectors. That is enough for me.
You don't want to know why the collectors need to be fought?
When you live by a code that compels you to harsh action, you learn the dangers of curiosity. If I must kill a man because he has done wrong, do I really wish to know that he is a devoted father?
Guess not.
I'd like to hear more about the criminal you were chasing on Nos Astra.
I hope you will understand if I wish to avoid this topic. It is deeply tied to my code and beliefs.
Do not
You
worry.
might say it is personal.
I'll want to talk about it later.
I need to know if this will impact the mission.
It will not.
Good.
What do you think of Cerberus?
I've heard rumors, but learned long ago to form my own impressions. There is too much room for interpretation in the opinions of others.
Interesting.
Why were you willing to work for Cerberus when you didn't have first-hand knowledge?
I work for you, Shepard. Our methods may be different, but our goals are not.
Okay, day. I think that's all.
I should get back to work.
It has been my pleasure, Commander.
Wait, I need ship upgrades.
Shepard,
Brandon Jacobs.
What are your impressions of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man or utterly destroy him. Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
Alright, so the Justicars are, I mean, I don't really have a shit ton to say about Justicars. I mean, it's just like, yeah, they, rule of law, seeking out injustice in basically any and all forms, with little regard for the various justice systems of whatever planet they're on. So very vigilante. I mean, the only similarity that's coming to mind immediately, as far as the code is, the Justicar code works, is the Qun in the Dragon Age series, where it's basically, it's any form of zealotry. It's just, adherence to one doctrine. It's just like, for any situation, it's like, if A, then you do B, if C, then you do D, and there's basically no room for interpretation in any way, shape, or form. And
very agitated. You may want to check in.
But I mean, we do learn a decent amount about Samara if you talk to her more about her past. Because I mean, like, in 1,000 years, chances are you're gonna do a couple of different things. I mean, she used to kill a bunch of people. She used to, be kind of wild and, like, unhinged, I guess, as it were. So, a very interesting character. It's a shame that she basically got character assassinated in 3.
Sorry, you're trained killers? You get everyone at the same store or something?
Yeah, basically.
I assume everything is going well up here?
It was, until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
What is this, high school? Both of you, find something better to do with your time.
Of course, Shepard. It is a minor issue.
With a nuclear response.
Joker.
Shutting up now, Commander.
So yeah, I kind of just went up for no reason except to talk to Joker. But I think we're gonna end this episode here. Next time we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk to Miranda, because I think since we don't have to do the next collector story mission quite yet, we're not gonna get railroaded into that. I think we're gonna go ahead and do Miranda's loyalty mission while we're still in the Illium sector. I don't know about you guys, for those of you guys who have played this game, but I like to be kind of like very efficient with, the order in which I do missions. For example, like, if I have like this, like, 2 or 3 missions that happen to be in a similar quadrant of the galaxy, I'll do those like specifically, one right after the other. So in this case, I did Thane, Samara, their recruitment missions, and now I would do Miranda's mission after that, because, what's the point in going to another star system if you're just going to have to, like, come right back here? I don't know if it's just, I guess it's kind of an OCD thing. I don't know how many of you guys are like that. But, so, yeah, I'm going to shut up now. I will catch you guys on the next one. Okay, bye.
So here we go again. It seems like nothing's changed except for you. And you know me, I've always been the same. I'm done playing your games. This time it's over. Hit reset, but why can't I seem to put down the controller?